Just got my Harbor Freight Mechanics Toolbox cart on wheels. It's a 30-inch in the slate gray with the black trim. And I'm going to do a quick video on the install, just kind of how it gets put together and works. All right, so we're going to take off the shipping bands. All right, so this is the bottom tray that has the liner already in it. So then we will attach the casters, the wheels on all four corners. All right, so we got the top of the toolbox out of the box. It comes with 4 keys. The bottom drawer has the 2 locking casters and the 2 swivel casters. And then this drawer here has all the nuts and the bolts. And they are labeled very nicely. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, and 35. And then on the instructions, it shows here 25, 22, 27, 28, all that stuff, and kind of where the casters go. So wherever the swivel casters are, that's where the handle that's going to attach on the side of the cart needs to be, because that's how you're going to move it around and swivel it. And we're going to go ahead and get these casters on. And as you can see, the color looks really good. It's the slate gray with the black trim and the nuts and bolts. And we're going to put it together. All right, so in my hand, you see we have the nut, the bolt, and a washer. And there's going to be 4, 8, 12, 16 on all 4 corners. That's how it's gonna. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the tray lining. All right, so this might be complete. I'm just going to get these started. The bolt, the washer, the nut. I'm going to put the casters on right now, then we will tighten them down, because the way that it has the square, we're going to flip over and then almost knock it in, because it's just going to spin when you're trying to ratchet the bolt, or the nut, sorry. When you're trying to ratchet the nut tight. So I'm just going to put them on here, flip it over. Ones on this side, just like that. I'm curious to see how long it will take for me to put this together. That's one reason why I'm videotaping it, and then I'll cut and edit it so you only get the parts that you need, not the full length of the video. So if you want, you've got the side with the nice looking black bolt, or this side with the nut. I'm gonna actually switch them. So this side is facing out. I think it's a little bit cleaner look, but it doesn't really matter. It's preference, but I'm gonna spend this time putting it together. I'm gonna put it together how I want. And I'm gonna flip this one around so the bolt's on the outside. I think it looks better. So you can swivel it around. All right. Perfect. So that's what it looks like right now. Got the swivel wheels. Put the liner back in. Just like that. Perfect. All right, so these are the 4 braces that will go on the corners. All right, so these are all listed as up. And so they're going to go on the outside like this. And you're going to line it up, put the bolts in, just like that. We'll make sure. All right, so we put it in. Make sure it's lined up. we put the washer on the inside, then the bolt. You want to make sure you do that 4 times. And if you've got extra hands or somebody to help, this might be a good time for that, just because it is, you know, kind of odd to do it yourself, but it can be done. That's why I'm doing this video. And get this knocked out and have a cool toolbox. And this color is awesome. I almost went with the purple, but this color is awesome. Grab another triangle beam and make sure that it says up. Then we'll place it on both sides. We'll go to the other side, make sure it says up. Let's go with that. Washer. Nut. Do that 4 times, on your corner, and you're in the right direction. We're here to the final side. Jeez, come on. We're going to put on these cross beams here, and the little pieces here go inside. They face inside. See the little lips right there? There's one on each side. So they... So again, these pieces here will face inward, just like that. Feed it through. The washer. And the nut on. Like that. We'll tighten them down here in just a minute. Raise this side up. Bolt in, put the washer on. Nut on. As well, when we do the side pieces, so there'll be a side strut or a side bracing. And then this will go here. And whatever side the swivel wheels are, this is where the tray will go, and then the push bar will go right above it. I'll show you. That's going like that. Okay. Like I said, this is kind of tricky with one person, but it can be done. And it will be done. I'm going to knock it out. That. I mean, all this fits together very nicely, but you know, you want it to be a tight fit too. So we'll come back and tighten all these up, just like that. So that's what it looks like. Put this other side on. So the lip that it has, I'm going to put it in, sit like that. 2 bolts, 2 nuts, 2 washers. That. Now, so if you look at it, this bar is kind of tilted out, but once we tighten everything up, it'll straighten up. Drawers and place it on there, and then we will put the nuts and bolts, and then the handle on there. So the problem is this top part is very heavy. All right. I want you guys to see this. So what I'm gonna do is lay it down like that. All right, now up here, tilt it like this. You want to put cardboard down or some sort of whatever blankets just so it don't scratch up the toolbox. Just slide it on. Just raise it up. I'm just going to lift it up, bring it forward a little bit, and there it is. Perfect. All right, so that seems to be the best way to do it, unless you got two people. So now I'll unlock it, just like that. I've got two hydraulic hinges that will open and shut the door. Just put a nut down here, 18mm socket. Next, we have the 4 triangle pieces, and they will go in the inside corner to give it more stability. And then we'll put a bolt and a nut on all 4 corners. And we'll put So based on the instruction manual, the bigger hydraulic needs to be on the top, not on the bottom. So I'm just going to switch these real quick. Needs to be on the top and on the inside of these brackets. So when you get up to the top, the reason why I couldn't get that corner is because it all needs to be pulled together. Just kind of a little twisted a little bit here. All right, so make sure in the back here, you've got the hinges and the toolbox is sitting flush right there. But over here, this needs to be up in there. So I've got a gap and these holes aren't lining up, so we got to get this lined up. All right, so these have the locking drawer plastic things in them. You see it right there. They all have that, but you can remove them, and I think I am going to remove them. So that one's... yeah, so you just kind of pull all these out. I'll keep them, but I'm definitely going to remove them. So now they'll close and open just like that. So, and then they all have the clear pieces on them, on the black trim. It's kind of satisfying. Pull that off. Just like that. And there's the gray Harbor Freight U.S. General. And then it has the paint can or little tray you can put stuff in. All the drawers have liners. And then you have the electric piece here, or electrical cutout, sorry, that you can run cords in and put your DeWalt chargers or cobalt, whatever you have. And then it does come with 4 keys, so don't be losing them. All right, I'm going to put some tools in there and I'll show you what it looks like. Just finished installing my Harbor Freight U.S. General Slate Gray toolbox on wheels. And this is just kind of some of my tools that I have, kind of the setup, just kind of keeping it pretty simple. I'll go through some of the drawers. I don't got anything in that one. Screwdrivers, drill bits, all the different things there. And we'll go into like the pliers, some duct tape, and then underneath here I got portable vacuum, drill, car polisher buffer, and just kind of keeping it simple. And we'll get some more stuff, paintbrush, electrical tape, black permanent like marker, touch-up paint. So, yep, this is what the toolbox looks like. I definitely like the gray. I almost went with the purple. It's like a super rich, deep purple with some, I wouldn't say metallic in it, but it's super nice looking. But the gray looks good. And excuse all the mess because we're about to do electrical and all that stuff. So that's what a lot of this is from. We got the mini split, so we're about to get electric inside the garage. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It took about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, just drop them below.